Adequate notice of this meeting has been given in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act pursuant to Public Laws 1975. Said notice was advertised in the Asbury Park Press and the Beacon and was posted on the bulletin board showing the time and place of the meeting. Will everyone please rise for a salute to the flag, followed by a moment of silence?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, item one, the Ocean County Commissioner Robert Race was supposed to be here to give a county update, and he had to postpone it. So I think he's trying to postpone it to the next month's meeting.
Correct.
Item two, proclamation to honor the 50th anniversary of the Lacey Library joining the Ocean County Library System. Is anybody here from the library?
Awesome.
Come on up.
Tim,
Hi, how are you?
you're the chairman.
Whereas library services in Lacey Township began in 1925 in a home of Julia B. Fausch. And through the dedication of countless volunteers, librarians, and community supporters, the library continued to grow while serving residents from several locations throughout the township. And whereas in 1974, the Friends of the Lacey Library were established to advocate for expanded library services. And in December of 1976, through the partnership of the Township of Lacey, the Friends of the Lacey Library, and the Ocean County Library Commission, the Lacey Library officially became a branch of the Ocean County Library System. And whereas joining the Ocean County Library System marked the beginning of a new chapter in the library's history, allowing for expanded hours, increased staffing, enhanced collections, improved facilities, and greater educational and cultural opportunities for the residents of Lacey Township. And whereas, from its early beginnings to the opening of its current East Lacey Road facility in 1992 and continuing today, the Lacey branch has remained a cornerstone of the community by promoting literacy, lifelong learning, access to information, and meaningful programs for residents of all ages. And whereas the mayor and the township committee recognize and commend the Ocean County Library, the Friends of the Lacey Library, library leadership, staff, volunteers, and patrons whose dedication over the past 50 years has made the Lacey branch an invaluable community resource. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Stephen Kennis, Mayor of Lacey Township, on behalf of the Lacey Township Committee, do hereby congratulate the Lacey branch of the Ocean County Library System on the occasion of the 50th anniversary of joining the Ocean County Library System and extend our sincere appreciation for its enduring commitment to service the residents of Lacey Township. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Sure, yes.
Mayor, would you like me to take a picture?
Yeah, let me get a picture. No. Text it to text it to Susan.
Text it to the mayor and.
I don't know what that's about.
Whoever he wants.
Thank you. Go faster.
Something short and sweet. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much to the Township of Lacey for this wonderful recognition for an incredible milestone. On behalf of the Lacey branch of the Ocean County Library, we proudly accept this proclamation. It's been an honor to serve the Lacey community for these 50 wonderful years.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
you.
Mayor, if I may.
Go ahead.
As a member of the Library Commission for the Ocean County, I can tell you this. Lacey Library is one of the best libraries that we have. When we talk about it at our meeting, it's like, Tim, there's nothing wrong down there, so why are you talking? So, again, congratulations. It is. It's one of the best-run libraries we have. We never have a problem down there. They're wonderful to work with. So thank you, Mayor. That's all.
All right, thank you. Item three, special use permit, Turn the Town Real for ovarian cancer for September.
We have a resident who reaches out every year to
Teal, sorry, it says real. It's supposed to be teal.
Sorry about that. Every year, she requests permission to post teal ribbons in public areas across town. It's part of a national awareness campaign for ovarian cancer. So she places them from September 1st and removes them on September 30th.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Favor? Aye. Item 4, the speed limit survey for Sunrise Boulevard.
So we had received an email with regards to, well, actually, somebody wanted to post their own speed limit sign on Sunrise Boulevard. They were buying their own 25-mile-per-hour speed limit signs, but speed limit is recognized as 35 miles per hour. However, there seems to be a 25-mile-per-hour speed limit once you get down past the curve there, going like towards the sanctuary and all of that. So that obviously needs to most likely be removed because the recognized speed limit in accordance with code is 35 miles per hour. However, she was interested if we would consider changing the speed limit to 25 miles per hour, which is not an easy thing to do. You have to have a certified engineer study, which will run you about $7,500. However, we do have the speed trailers, and we did conduct a speed limit survey based on that trailer there from June 6th of this year to July 6th of this year with regards to the travel of traffic. I have to put my glasses on, this is small print. So during the course of that time frame, there was over 40,000 cars that have utilized that roadway. 2.5% of those cars, which is about 1,000 cars, were over the 35 miles per hour. All the rest of the travel were under the 35 miles per hour, and the majority of them were between 26 and 30 miles per hour. So I don't think spending the $7,500 to get a traffic survey is going to change anything when our speed trailer survey does say that most of the people traveling are in compliance with the current speed, and I don't think it's going to get reduced to 25 miles per hour. So I mean, if you want to do it, we can, but again, it does, when you're looking at the traffic counts here, there's 25,000 cars travel less than 26 miles per hour during that time frame. The high traffic volume times are from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on that road.
No, let it go. It is what it is.
I will make a quick comment on that,
Yes.
especially living down there. People drove slower in Lenoka Harbor, so, but, of course, I didn't live on the main road then. The area she's talking about, that curve, does slow a lot of people down. There's actually two curves there, so you have no choice to slow down unless you run into the woods, and 35 is reasonable. Actually, for future use, maybe we should take into consideration Sunrise Boulevard itself, that long stretch, which is over a mile and a quarter long. That needs to be revisited. As Tony says, it's 2 miles, but he's got to go a little further than me.
Which stretch is that?
That's from the highway,
From Route 9 intersection?
yeah, to the curve
So you're advocating for the study?
on that part of it, or not even the
Well, we
study,
could put the speed trailer there.
Yeah, I was gonna
Because
say.
this speed trailer was at Sunrise and Bowline area, so we could have the speed trailer
Yeah,
there,
move-
somewhere mid.
Yeah, move the speed.
Yeah, I don't want
let's
to
see what
spend
that says.
$7,500 to do it, but that kind of report is real eye-opening, and we need to place a speed trailer there and get a report on that section, because it's the same with a couple of them roads.
And I'll see
They
if
have
in our file, if we have
We
anything
want to see
already.
speed trailers. That's a whole nother little game.
So we're good? We agree?
All right, so yeah, so I'll get that on the list to do the other part of Sunrise. There's no public comments at
Not
this
right
moment.
now, Tony, we,
And public comment. Item 5, discussion regarding 100% disabled veteran tax exemption and state reimbursement for said program.
Right, so, obviously, we had some comments, and since that time frame, the 9th Legislative District actually, has proposed some legislation with regards to requesting the state of New Jersey to reimburse those towns that, are doing which is every town, doing the 100% disabled veteran. So we have a draft resolution, obviously, jumping on, supporting that legislation, and the mayor just asked if you guys wanted to possibly adopt that.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
Plus $1.6 million and going to go up each year.
Yes.
Okay, we're in agreement. Item 6, resolution request in support of the designation of the Mullica River as part of the National Wild and Scenic River System. It's a request from the Climate Revolution Action Network.
And so we
So this is
received
not- yeah.
an email to the mayor with regards to supporting the Pinelands National Reserve, the Mullica River area, and if we wanted to do a companion resolution designating the Mullica River and its tributaries as a component of the National Wild and Scenic River Systems. No harm, no foul in it, honestly, to do it.
I would recommend that we do it.
may
Yes.
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 All right.
So we'll add those two onto the next meeting in August.
Moving right along.
Motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Adequate notice of this meeting has been given in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act pursuant to the public laws of 1975. Said notice was advertising as reported press in the Beacon and was posted on the bulletin board showing the time and place of the meeting. First reading of ordinance 2026-13, setting salaries for non-bargaining employees.
Ordinance of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, amending an ordinance entitled an Ordinance of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, affixing and determining the salaries, wages, and compensation of the officers, employees, and members of the governing body of the township. This is for non-bargaining unit personnel, and it is a 3% increase for 2026.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-216, supporting Senate Bill S-1616 and Assembly Bill A-2845.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, supporting New Jersey Senate Bill S-1616 and Assembly Bill A-2845 to align pay-to-play thresholds with the public bidding threshold for contracts awarded by qualified purchasing agents. So this would permit the pay-to-play threshold to increase to $44,000 for a municipality like Lacey, because we do have a QPA. So it's kind of just modernizing the law to reflect current economic reality.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-217, authorizing various promotions.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the various appointments, promotions, and lateral changes in the CWA Clerical Unit and Teamsters Blue Collar Unit and Non-Bargaining Unit for the Township of Lacey, pending promotional procedures by the Civil Service Commission. We have 3 promotions. We have Anne Marie Cherry from Clerk 1 to Clerk 2, Linda Bergalowski from Principal Account Clerk to Clerk 4, and Alex Brower from Mechanic to Supervising Mechanic.
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes.
I would like to recognize that Alex is here in the audience, and I want to say congratulations to him.
I just want to make one quick comment, my short time up here, we've had, it's great to see his fellow workers out here supporting him, so it's good to see, even 1 or 2 that may be retired. But the one thing, Alex, thank you for all you do. For the past year, all I've heard is how well you do work with the gentleman. I've seen your abilities, so thank you. And thank you for bringing that little extra smile with you.
I was just going to say,
that's
we're really
awesome.
glad you brought the family with you, so thank you for being here, all of you. It's great to see everybody. Congratulations. Well deserved.
Resolution 2026-218, authorizing a transfer within the CWA Clerical Unit.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the transfer of Anne Marie Cherry from the Department of Community Development to the Police Department.
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-219, appointing a substitute omnibus driver for the Recreation Department.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, appointing a substitute omnibus driver for the Recreation Department.
Move it. Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-220, appointing a T-120 employee for the Municipal Court Office.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the employment of Alexa Eppolito as a T-120 clerk for the Township of Lacey Municipal Court Office.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-221, appointing full-time laborers for the Department of Public Works.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the employment of Padraic Banfield and Michael Feldman as full-time laborers for the Department of Public Works.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Abstain.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes.
I would like to call attention to Patrick, who's in the audience with us tonight. He has survived many summers with the gentleman back there, so if he can survive that, he'll be good.
It's great to have him. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard.
Resolution 2026-222, authorizing a leave of absence in accordance with the FMLA.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing a leave of absence for Matt Devaney in accordance with the Family Medical Leave Act.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-223, appointing a judge for matters pursuant to the Shared Services Municipal Court Agreement with Ocean Township.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, appointing Philip N. Miller as municipal court judge for Ocean Township matters pursuant to the Shared Services Municipal Court Agreement between Lacey Township and Ocean Township.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-224, appointing a prosecutor for matters pursuant to the Shared Services Municipal Court Agreement with Ocean Township.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, appointing Stephen A. Zabarski, Barry A. Stiber, and Matthew J. Goss of the firm of Siddle, Holzappel, and Zabarski as municipal prosecutor for Ocean Township matters pursuant to the Shared Services Municipal Court Agreement between Lacey Township and Ocean Township.
Move it.
Second.
Second.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Abstain.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-225, appointing an alternate conflict prosecutor for matters pursuant to the Shared Services Municipal Court Agreement with Ocean Township.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, appointing Bonnie Peterson as conflict/alternate municipal prosecutor for Ocean Township matters pursuant to the Shared Services Municipal Court Agreement between Lacey Township and Ocean Township.
Move it.
Second.
Sorry.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Abstain.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-226, appointing a public defender for matters pursuant to the Shared Services Municipal Court Agreement with Ocean Township.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, appointing Gregory J. Hawk as public defender for Ocean Township matters pursuant to the Shared Services Municipal Court Agreement between Lacey Township and Ocean Township.
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-227, authorizing agreement with Artheon Energy, previously known as CME Engineering.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the execution of an agreement with Ryan McNeil of Artheon as Special Project Engineer for the Township of Lacey.
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-228, authorizing the filing of an NJDOT municipal aid grant application for the Cranberry Hill Phase 2B Road Improvement Project.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the filing of an application for state aid to municipalities under the New Jersey Transportation Trust Fund Authority Act for the Cranberry Hill Phase 2B Road Improvement Project. This is our priority number 2 project, and we are requesting $486,000.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-229, authorizing the filing of an NJDOT municipal aid grant application for the Southwest Barnegat Pines Phase 2 Road Improvement Project.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the filing of an application for state aid to municipalities under the New Jersey Transportation Trust Fund Authority Act for the Southwest Barnegat Pines Phase 2 Road Improvement Project. This is priority number 1, and we're requesting $800,000.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-230, endorsing a treatment works approval application.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, endorsing a Treatment Works approval application for 101 North Main Street LLC. This, Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-231, awarding a contract for the purchase of furniture for the dispatch room.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, awarding a contract for the purchase of furniture for the Police Department dispatch room.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-232, awarding a contract to Lexipol LLC for the police policy review and updates.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, awarding a contract to Lexipol LLC for police policy and review updates.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-233, awarding a contract for an employee assistance program for the police department.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, awarding a contract for an employee assistance program to Sharp Performance for the police department.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-234, amending an agreement for the CDBG Housing Rehabilitation Program.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, amending a contract with Nicklex Construction under the terms and conditions of the Community Development Block Grant to provide a housing rehabilitation program.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-235, authorizing a Chapter 159 for the Ocean Township Municipal Court Shared Services.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, providing for the insertion of a special item of revenue and appropriation in the 2026 municipal budget of the Township of Lacey pursuant to NJSA 40A:4-87.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-236, authorizing a Chapter 159 for recycling tonnage grant.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, providing for the insertion of a special item of revenue and appropriation in the 2026 municipal budget of the Township of Lacey pursuant to NJSA 40A:4-87. This is for the recycling tonnage grant in the amount of $58,601.08.
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-237, authorizing a Chapter 159 for the Alcohol Education, Rehabilitation, and Enforcement Fund.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, providing for the insertion of a special item of revenue and appropriation in the 2026 municipal budget of the Township of Lacey pursuant to NJSA 40A:4-87. This is for the Alcohol Education, Rehab, and Enforcement Fund, and it is $892.52.
Move it.
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-238, authorizing a Chapter 159 for Community Development Block Grant.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, providing for the insertion of a special item of revenue and appropriation in the 2026 municipal budget of the Township of Lacey pursuant to NJSA 40A:4-87. This is for the change order for that Community Development Block Grant Agreement, and this is in the amount of $7,589.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-239, authorizing the refund of a building permit fee.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the refund of a building department fee issued by the Lacey Township Building Department. They decided to not move forward with the project.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-240, authorizing the release of a performance bond for Lakeside Drive Bulkhead Replacement Project Phase 3 and 4.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the release of a performance guarantee for the Lakeside Drive Bulkhead Replacement Project Phase 3 and 4, conditioned upon the posting of a maintenance bond.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Excuse me. Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-241, authorizing the release of a maintenance guarantee for road opening permit number 5100.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the refund of a maintenance guarantee and permit fee for a road opening permit.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-242, authorizing the placement of a lien on Block 168, Lot 16.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, accepting the certification of the Director of Public Works concerning costs incurred in the removal of debris and the cleaning up of the property located at Block 168, Lot 16, and authorizing the placement of a lien against the property for said costs.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-243, authorizing the placement of a lien on Block 287, Lot 2.21.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, accepting the certification of the Director of Public Works concerning costs incurred in the removal of debris and cleaning up of the property located on the vacant lot and catch basin on Porter Court, known as Block 287, Lot 2.21, and authorizing the placement of a lien against said property for said costs.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. LeBrey?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-244, authorizing the placement of a lien on Block 1450, Lot 19.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, accepting the certification of the Director of Public Works concerning costs incurred in the removal of debris and the cleaning up of the property located at Block 1450, Lot 19, and authorizing the placement of a lien against said property for said costs.
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Tim?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Watching the baby.
Yes, Resolution 2026-245, authorizing the placement of a lien on Block 104, Lot 21.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, accepting the certification of the Director of Public Works concerning costs incurred in the removal of debris and the cleaning up of the property located at Block 104, Lot 21, and authorizing the placement of a lien against said property for said costs.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-246, authorizing the refund of deposit monies.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the refund of deposits held for the use of municipal facilities.
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, Resolution 2026-247, authorizing the payment of township bills.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the payment of township bills. This is in the amount of $8,929,276.90.
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald? I'm sorry, Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes, and I'll abstain on T 0035.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Larray?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas.
Yes, monthly reports.
All right, municipal court for the month of May collected receipts in the amount of $18,864.74. Municipal clerk's office for the month of June collected receipts in the amount of $8,435. And community development for the month of June collected receipts in the amount of $197,719. Motion to accept the reports is read.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to approve caucus meeting minutes of June 11, 2026.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to approve township meeting minutes of June 11, 2026.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to approve executive session meeting minutes of June 11, 2026.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Motion to approve caucus meeting minutes of June 25th, 2026.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to approve executive session meeting minutes of June 25th, 2026.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to approve membership in the Forked River Volunteer Fire Company for Robert Mikulkowski.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Comments from the public? I'm going to invite Taylor up first. Just please state your name.
Yep, Taylor Riley, Director of Public Works. I just want to take a moment to express my gratitude, not only for new hire Padraic Banfield, but also for Alex. A few years ago, I was up here showing my appreciation for Alex being promoted to the mechanic position, and he has continued to excel with every duty that he's been given. He's incredible. He has much more knowledge in the field of mechanics than I ever could have. Alex getting promoted to this position is going to benefit the town tenfold. He's going to do an amazing job. I'm very confident in him. Appreciate everything that he does. Appreciate you guys and everything that you do to help make these kind of things happen. Alex has a bright future and could be standing where I'm standing. You never know. Padraic Banfield was summer help for 4 years. It's the best way to try somebody out. And he continued to come back every day, weed whacking, cutting grass. You know, it didn't slow him down at all. Padraic is a huge asset. Fits in with the department extremely well. And I'm very proud of him, very proud of Alex. And I'm very excited for Mr. Feldman to start with the Township of Public Works as well. I believe he's going to be an amazing fit. I think he'll hit the ground running. And, I can't thank you guys enough. I can't thank you guys enough. And thank you guys for coming out and showing your support.
That's right.
All right, thanks, Taylor. You're doing a great job back there.
That's right. We're very lucky to
I
have
just
you.
want to say, Alex, because I learned something today, I brought you a better pen because Taylor can't read your writing.
Okay. Now, I'll open it up to the public. Lisa.
Elisa Waller, Crestwood Drive. Just a couple of comments that I noticed. So the Senate Bill 1616, Assembly Bill 82845 are still pending in committee and Senate. So a nonprofit is not required to enforce the provisions that these bills are speaking about, which is basically to verify that anyone who utilizes the benefits are citizens of the United States. So those bills, even though you support them, they are just sitting there waiting for something to happen. And just pointing out that that has to do with immigration and what's happening in our country. Paying attention to it is fine, but those, if this has,
One
I don't
second.
think you're talking about the same bill.
Bills.
Bill 1616 restricts to implement, require the state and local agencies to cooperate with Homeland Security. Brian Rumpf.
No.
So those bills are the same
not
as,
bad.
wait, let me finish. The bill
they're not
is
the
the
same.
same as A2845, A5505, S4277. They're different names, but now they're named what you just called them.
It's
This is
not
the
the
quality
same.
purchase. This is for purchasing.
Senate Bill 1616.
Yes, and Assembly Bill 2845, but are you looking at the right session? Are you looking at the current session that this is it?
Maybe not,
Yeah.
but those bills, I looked up yesterday, because it wasn't
Here's
explained
six-
in the
Veronica.
minutes.
Here, take this. You can have this resolution,
Let me
it's
have
just a
it.
copy.
Do you know about this?
I'll be back for the questions. Anyways,
This
the other
has to do
question I
with the
have
veterans,
is
right?
that, the comment about the climate action, that's a good thing. The infrastructure of the,
The Malka River?
the Moloka River. And then the other question about the disabled veterans benefits, when I was reading through that, it's confusing because it sounds like 100% of veterans get it, but it's only 100% if the veteran is 100%
100%
disabled.
disabled.
So I just wanted to check that, because it is confusing when you read through that.
I'm sure.
So it's about veterans who are 100% disabled,
Yeah, by
not
the VA.
100% of veterans.
No, it's.
You see how
when
it's
you're-
written?
When you're
Yes.
associated as a disabled person at 100% disabled by the Veterans Administration, you could qualify on your principal dwelling to be exempt from paying property taxes. And right now, we as the taxpayers are the ones that are paying that because they come off the tax roll. So we're asking, since it's a state program, that the state should reimburse the municipalities that are funding that program.
Okay. I just wanted-
And we don't want anybody to get mixed messages. We
Yeah.
support this program 1,000% and really thank our veterans, but the state needs to step up and pay us back
It's
for the program they set, because it's fallen on the shoulders of everybody else. But I want everybody to be real clear, this has nothing to do with whether we support the veterans or not, which we definitely do. It's just, like you say, sometimes you read things and it's confusing, so we don't want anybody to get mixed messages. This is just trying to get reimbursement.
Right, but you have to apply. It has to be applied, right? Okay.
Yes.
So that you got to make sure the veterans know to apply. Resolution 2026-23, while you were reading it, I just wanted to ask a question. How much are they allotted with furniture? How much are the police department allowed to use?
48,000?
For just the office?
It's the whole entire dispatch center.
Okay,
Yeah, I think let me just look here.
48,000?
Yes, it was 48,000.
48,000, yeah.
Okay, and then Resolution 2026-233, doesn't the union, the police union, already have an employee assistant program? And why is our township supplying that? I'm just curious.
So it's a little bit different program than what the clerical and the Teamsters would utilize. The police are in unique situations. They see a lot more than what we would see. So this is, again, you have shootings, you have, they see things in people's houses that hold a lasting image in them. So it's a little bit of a different program, more to police and emergency services.
Yeah, I understand the program, because I'm a teacher, we have that as well. I'm just curious why the township is,
But the union doesn't pay for it. The township is required to have an EAP program for their employees, not the union, the township.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm just curious if the
Yeah.
police union also has one, if it's a double.
They might have some things through their state association, but it's most likely done at the local levels.
Okay, a good answer, just asking.
Yeah, we're required by insurance to have an EAP.
Right. I think that was all I was going to ask, other than, I don't know what the status is about the YMCA, but I'm still aiming for a pump track in that spot. So you may hear some things about that. Also, the Lacey Library has an art show up from the art community of Lacey, and I'm in that show, but so are a bunch of other very creative people, so I hope you took the time to go see that. I wasn't here, I was in Colorado, but for the opening, but it'll be up for the whole month, so I hope you go take a chance to go look at it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Tony? State your name.
Good evening, Tony Rizzoli, Sunrise Beach. I also had a question about the EAP, but, you know, you clarified it. I was surprised that they didn't negotiate to have a better EAP program, you know, when they did negotiations to.
They don't have, it's not a negotiable matter.
It's not?
No, it's not a
They
negotiable
didn't, they
matter.
never brought it up?
No, this is just a new, let me stop that phrase. This is just a new program that's out there that, you know, again, is
It's
really-
new.
It's new, it's for,
Okay.
it really does focus on emergency
Okay.
service
All
personnel.
right, now I understand. I thought it was, you know,
It's,
when they,
it's not just about their mental health, it's other things, because, you know, again,
I'm-
things that happen at work also,
right.
you know, also can be brought home to your families and stuff
Right.
like that, yeah.
Well, having relatives that are police officers, I understand it
Yeah.
completely, so. All right, Sunrise Boulevard, demographics have changed tremendously since I've been there 41 years, okay? With the addition of the sanctuary, there wasn't even paved streets, there was nothing, okay? And the people have changed. There was, at one time, just yield signs. Now there's stop signs. People who live there 40 years, they don't stop, they just through. You know, it's just a matter of muscle, you know, muscle memory. The thing that bothers me more than anything, well, there's a couple of things. Number one, the road itself, is it on a schedule to be resurfaced from Route 9 to the Bay?
It's on our 10-year plan, I can't tell you what year it's gonna happen,
Yeah,
but
well,
it's on
you
our
know,
10-year plan.
just because I see the manholes are changed,
it's
and
a
there's
little-
dips and
yeah.
swags and all of that. But when that happens, you think they're going fast now? Wait till that new asphalt gets down. So, my recommendation is, I believe there's only one speed limit sign, and that's to get all the way down to Fernwood and Baywood. So I don't think there's anything at the entrance off of 9 when you first turn on to Sunrise that said the speed limit is 35 miles an hour. Maybe, if we could, take a look at maybe putting up an additional speed sign at the entrance to Sunrise. This way people realize, because sometimes when you have GPS in your vehicle, it doesn't even record what the speed limit is. So people are unaware until they get all the way down. But if you're going to start monitoring from Route 9 to the Bay,
That's a great idea.
at least be fair about it and tell them
We
that.
could definitely think about putting up additional signage, and, you know, our Director of Public Works is here, I'm sure he's taking notes.
The other thing is because of the
And
demographics,
Tony.
I am, yes?
You know, now that I moved south like everybody else from Winter to Fourth River, and I'm in Sunrise Beach on the boulevard, I do stay on top of this, and being I'm liaison to Public Works, I'm sure I'll have a discussion or two with Taylor.
All right, well, I appreciate that. You also all have a liaison with the police department. I'm kind of concerned more about enforcement in Sunrise because of the demographics, okay? Sunrise Beach pays a lot of money in taxes that go to your coffers. You know that, okay?
So
does
we
everybody else.
so does everybody over in Beach
Go ahead.
Boulevard.
Let him finish.
Anyway, there's big money down there, and because there's big money, sometimes we might have a slightly blind eye to somebody enforcement.
I don't agree with that, no.
Okay, when I see kids, preteens on 60cc and 50cc motorcycles with no helmets, riding up and down Sunrise at all hours of the day and night, when I see golf carts with no licenses being driven by teenagers, loaded with teenagers at all hours of the day and night, this is all I'm saying. They got the money, that's fine, that they can afford these toys, but there's rules and regulations and traffic laws, okay? Just be aware of that, because there's also an unusually high senior citizen population in Sunrise that does pay those taxes. So maybe you just want to take another look at enforcement, maybe more patrols, or,
Again, we'll
Same
put,
thing that you
we'll put
speak
the,
about is in every neighborhood in this town, golf carts, the bikes, and especially the e-bikes, it's in every neighborhood. And I hear the calls, and our officers are very busy enforcing exactly everything
are.
you're saying.
So we're gonna put the radar trailer up, and we'll get the data, and we'll see
Yeah,
what
the
happens.
golf carts need that in transit or slow-moving tram, not,
CV, I think it's called a CV plate.
something like that. They need a small New Jersey license plate. It's a registered vehicle.
I know, but I don't see any license on a lot of them.
It's an LSV, low-speed vehicle.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Not, low speed? Okay.
What?
Thank you
I
very
don't
much
make
for
the
your
rules.
time.
Thank you for your comments. Anybody? Allison? Hi, just please state your name for the record.
Hi, Allison Lemke.
You're gonna have to talk closer into the microphone because it can't be heard.
Sure. Allison Lemke. Okay. Couple things. I looked at the agenda. Looked at the agenda a few months ago, and there was a data center discussion, which was tabled. And then a month ago, another agenda, nothing on it. And then this agenda, again, nothing on it. So, 2 months ago, it was, well, we have to study it, this and that. But now it's just crickets, silence. So the silence is deafening. It's not about what you're saying, it's what you're not saying. So it's clear that, if Lacey Township is not doing a, partial ban or moratorium or whatever on data centers, that it's pretty clear that you're interested. And that's just my take on that. So, the town has to be aware of who else is interested in data centers. And, the Oyster Creek property, who's owned by Holtec, 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 they, announced last August and July publicly and on their website, that they know that SMRs, the small modular reactors that they want to put on site, make it a magnet for data centers. So, it's pretty clear that it's all connected. So I just want to talk about Holtec and their plan and some concerns that I have. First of all, let's talk about Oyster Creek real quick, the old plant. Old plant, Oyster Creek, couple things, 3 things. Number one, it's decommissioned, taken apart, it was all above ground, but, they chopped it up and put everything radioactive in safe storage. And this is Holtec. Holtec is the company that does that, and they do it all over the world. I guess they do it well. So there's nuclear waste that's going to be there forever, even though Holtec said, that they would bring it over to New Mexico. They falsely told the NRC that they had property rights to that and got in big trouble. But anyway, so it's there. And another thing, Oyster Creek is the gift that keeps on giving. During their operations, they had a tritium leak into the groundwater. And the tritium leak was so severe that, they had to have extraction wells for years and years to dilute it and this and that. They don't really consider it a problem anymore, not because it's gone, but because it's contained on site, underground, in the different layers of aquifers. So it's contained, it's not going to travel anywhere, they're convinced, it's not going to go into anybody's drinking water. So, but the tritium is there. Okay, so Holtec wants to put their SMRs on the site. And SMRs, they keep saying small modular reactor, small modular reactor. If they keep saying that many times, people believe it. And there's nothing small about their small modular reactor. It takes up a little bit of space this way, but it's just a real tall structure and a real buried underground structure, like 105 feet underground. And that's the nuclear core, like the important parts, the control room, things like that. So you have to look at location. Then they want to put 4 of them on this site. So what's different between Oyster Creek, everything above ground, and SMRs, everything below ground, like deep below ground, is night and day. And so, they are creating a lot of hype about this, lots of, free advertising, and they go in front of everybody and they talk about it like it's the next best thing. But, you know, the problem with Oyster Creek is that if you just take like a little plastic shovel and start digging, you're going to hit water very quickly. And so, you know, they say, well, we can put them almost anywhere. So really, where can't they put them? You know, they talk about we could put them in dry, arid regions, you know, but they never really talk, and this, again, what they're not saying is important. They never really say what they can do in a region that has a high water table. So, you know, if you took a 5-gallon bucket and you just, you know, buried it in your yard and you put a little project in there, great. Sorry.
This is 5 minutes.
You
Okay.
can come back up.
I will.
Okay.
Because we need to talk about the water.
Anybody else? Come on up, Barry. Please state your name.
Surely. Barry Bender, somewhere in Lacey Township. I read a story today in here and just had a few questions. In the past, we had discussions about the YMCA and that we were in discussion, et cetera, and nothing was happening yet. And nothing's really going to happen until there's going to be a non-binding referendum on the ballot in November. Then I read that $164,000 has been spent. Someone has to explain the expense of the conversations that comes to $164,000
I'm
because.
going to kick that to Veronica. So you should-
So there was market studies, community assessment studies that were done with regards to, you know, if it's something that should be considered here in Lacey Township. Those are all, some of the pre-planning conceptual drawings, those kinds of things were all done. The money was spent out of the opioid abatement funds because we were allowed to utilize that for different various services, so it was not spent out of taxpayer dollars. So, and then we have a reserve for land sales, so when the township sells property, we put that money in a reserve, and the money that was spent to grow for the conceptual plans and those ideas were spent out of that fund.
Okay, but my understanding is when you tell us for transparency that you're only in conversations, and then you spend $164,000.
But again,
That's a
some of
totally
that
different thing.
was money that was being spent, was going to be spent to do community needs assessments anyways with regards to the opioid funds. And it just happened to be all the timing lined up to do it with the Y when they came knocking on our door saying, hey, would you like to partner
It could
with
have been
us?
used for something else.
It's very hard to spend the opioid money, I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
that. We were doing the community needs assessment anyways.
We have to, so.
Yeah, to do that and some of the other surveying that we did with the opioid money.
My feeling is, when we talk about transparency, okay, when you say you're only in conversations and you spend $164,000, wherever it came from, okay, that's not transparency, all right? And as far as I'm concerned, it's spending money in a haphazard fashion, which we had it happen before.
So we're elected to, you know, decide where the money goes and put it toward different projects. That's the job. So the 5 of us don't agree where any money should be spent. So, but that's the job. We have to decide. And these are the decisions we make. We have public input on all this stuff. We have budget meetings, and we take it all into consideration. But at the end of the day, we have to pick and choose what we feel is in the best interests of all the citizens of Lacey Township.
And I think it's haphazard spending of our money
And
as well.
Barry,
I'll say that.
Barry, out of fairness, I know you mentioned transparency, and that was a question that did come up at the special meeting. And we do want to have probably another meeting or something, because there's questions we didn't have all the exact answers for. And the one thing I've learned very quickly is even being more transparent. What we speak to better be accurate. So we took a lot of the questions that came from the public, because we can't be prepared for every question, and we're looking at them, and we want to give everybody the answers. Now, of course, this came out in the papers quicker than we even got to even respond back to everybody, but that was one
is
of the
good.
questions.
Which is good.
Which is good, but we were already putting that together so that when we talk to you again, we got them numbers for you, because that was a question we didn't have the exact number for. And somebody else had come up to the mic that night about another study towards that. Everything we research, whether people like it or don't like it, costs money. Every time we ask a professional for something, they don't do it out of the goodness of their heart. And like Steve just said, we don't always agree on how we spend it or what we want to move forward to. But that was one of the questions we realized we didn't have the exact answer for that night. And that was what, 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, that we're putting together to have for you the next meeting we have.
And this was the next meeting.
No, I just feel $164,000 is a lot of money, in my opinion.
Everything.
That's what I paid for my house in
I know.
1988.
Barry, the one thing I found up here is when numbers and estimates come at us, it's mind-blowing. I mean, it's inconceivable sometimes what things cost. I mean, we know as our own personal homeowners, taxpayers and stuff like that. But when these professionals and everybody else, and they come back at us, you just sit there and you're like, and we don't go for the highest ones when we go out for something. I gotta say, our finance department, our administration, they run this town like it's their own bank account. So whether you agree with how the money's spent or something, they're tough. They're tough. There's even things that we think we should do sometimes, and they're like, no. It's not a discussion.
To
It's
that
no.
point, you heard it tonight, there was some argument whether we should spend $7,500 on a traffic study on Sunrise. But that is every day a $7,500 want or, comes through the door. So try and be as careful as we can.
I just think it's a lot of money
I understand.
to promote something that you said was going to be voted on in November, in my
Still
opinion.
is.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Anything else? Okay, Allison? Just one more time, state your name.
Allison Lemke. Okay, so to get back to Holtec, they're a company that decommissions nuclear power plants. They get a hold of the decommissioning funds for each site. And then the quicker they can do it and release the site for other uses, they get to keep the rest of the funds. So, it's just a moneymaker for them, and that's how they operate. They did get in trouble locally with our planning board because they were constructing casks to contain nuclear waste without permits. So planning board and them, were involved with lawsuits back and forth, and that was a few years ago. So, they're just not above board sometimes, and so I just, I just have to tread carefully. They say a lot of things, they announce a lot of things. We're talking about nuclear power plants. How many nuclear power plants have they ever run? None. Zero. They have decommissioned them, but they've never run one. How many have they constructed? That would be none. They're coming up with their SMR 300 model. That's never been used anywhere. So, and this company is touting that it's reliable and walk-away safe. And the reason why it's walk-away safe is because it's so deep underground that they have to have this gravity system in case something goes wrong. It also has to be deep underground to keep, planes and missiles from hitting it. So it has to be deep underground in order for it to be safe. Okay? But here we are in Oyster Creek property where water is right there. And again, when I was talking about the bucket before, like if you took a 5-gallon bucket and buried it in your yard, you could put a little something in there. But if you took that same 5-gallon bucket and tried to push it into your pool, it's going to pop back up. It's going to keep popping back up. You have the same principles with pressure and water and buoyancy when there's a high water table. They have to build their nuclear power plants like 10 stories deep underground in caissons, which are somehow anchored. And you can maybe anchor it into the bedrock in other places, but in Lacey Township, it's thousands of feet underground. So they're not going to be able to do that, so they have to weigh it down, cross their fingers, and hopefully it won't shift in the slurry. That is the sandy soil there. And they just don't talk about issues with water and high water tables. So I want to talk about it. Okay. order to build something like that, they have to dewater the site. So they have to, like, millions of gallons, water up, constantly. And remember, what's in the water? Tritium. So you got tritium in the water, underground, definitely there, but just contained. And now for Holtec to come on site and say, okay, now we want to build a new thing. They're going to dewater. If they start bringing up tritium, well, now it's going to become a giant problem for them, because now you've got a contamination site. And so, you know, there's that little dimension of fun. Dr. Singh, he's the president of Holtec. You know, he's 79, and he pushes for all of these. Oh, another fun fact. Holtec is applying for an exemption to the NRC for minimum staffing levels, because they can, you know, they say their reactor is so walk-away safe that they are applying for, you know, the NRC has minimum safety staffing levels, and Holtec is applying for an exemption for that. So they're already cutting corners on safety, and they haven't even, you know, had a shovel in the ground. So this is the company. So it's just a little warning. Like, they, you know, we are a blip on the screen as far as Holtec is concerned. They might say that we're the greatest place and has to go there and all this, but we are just free advertising for them so they can get contracts elsewhere. You know, of course they might accept the millions of dollars and billions of dollars that they get to study the situation, but, you know, when we get a denial, it's no big deal for them. We're not all of that to Holtec. So just remember that. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. Anything else? Motion to close the floor.
Move it.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Comments from the committee. Deputy Mayor Larray.
All righty, I'm going to try to make this quick. First of all,
Timer on 'em.
yeah,
That's right, I texted him that.
well, I said, no, we only got one meeting this month, so. Carol, can you stand up for a second?
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
No, please stand up.
At least move to the edge of the thing, why don't you?
I want to thank you for that revolutionary presentation you put together at the luncheon. I'll tell you what, I had the opportunity, I had other things that I was obligated to that afternoon. Carol mentioned that she was doing it, told me to stay, that I'd really appreciate it, and I want to thank you for making me stay. You did a fantastic job. It wasn't only interesting, it was factual. It brought together our local history with the Revolutionary War. And what was even more interesting was some of the local names and individuals that played part in that most important war and change in our 250th anniversary, our revolution. And I want to thank you for myself for the great job you did, because I'll tell you what, you really worked hard and did a lot of research, so thank you.
Here, here.
Just recently, I had the honor to represent the Township Committee at the high school graduation. I'll tell you, that's very, very moving to see our graduates move on to new ventures in their life. And the nice thing is we see a lot of them stay here in Lacey and work for Lacey and move on, but I want to congratulate all of them. The mayor and myself, a week ago, had the unique opportunity to attend the Fire Academy's graduation, and we also got to honor and be thankful, because these people go through extremely hard training to graduate from this academy, and these are our volunteers. So I want to say thank you to them. Probably the most exciting news this month was the Lacey Township School System finally appointed a new superintendent, Dr. Jeff Brewer. And what's nice about this, I was super excited when I got the call and learned this, because not only is Jeff a well-respected family man around town, he's a resident and he's also a taxpayer of Lacey. And he watches the dollar. I mean, if you know Jeff, he's very conscious of that. But he's ridden up through the school system, not only as an educator, a teacher, and a mentor. He's also been a coach and an elementary school principal for years. And most importantly, knowing Jeff and everybody that knows him, because I haven't heard any negativity myself towards him, his concerns are the students, the parents, and the taxpayers of Lacey. And this is one individual that's come up through the years in this district that will be here for everyone. So I want to congratulate him. I want to congratulate the school system for making this choice, because this is very exciting for the town. Real quick on the road department, because I usually give a monthly report on that. We had mentioned that Haynes Street's going to be paved completely, and that work's going to start around July 20th. First going to be concrete work, then they'll be milling and paving it, improving the sidewalks and all the ADA entrances and stuff like that on there. And when that's done, then they'll move on to Penn Avenue North, with the milling and pavement of that. From there, this is all taking place during the summer. And then they go to the Southwest Pines for Phase 2 of paving for that area, which those streets are going to include Parkside, Whitcomb,
Not this year.
no, they're moving on for the engineering of that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, the engineering and surveying, which is Parkside, Whitcomb, Serpentine Drive, and Place. And the county is going to start paving. They got the Western Boulevard project. The concrete work's completed. They'll be paving that beginning August 17th. That's going to take roughly about 6 days between the milling and the paving. Once they're done with that, they are moving over to Lakeside Drive, and they'll be doing the same thing. Now, one thing with these two projects is they're saying all these projects, the milling and the pavement, will be done overnight so it doesn't affect the local traffic. And that's all I got tonight, Mayor.
Thank you, Bob. Committeewoman Giuliano.
Thank you, Mayor. A couple things. For the past month, we had 91 calls for our volunteer fire departments to go out on. Again, from the graduation, these folks that come along and join our volunteer fire companies, it's very important that we appreciate them, because they're volunteering. They see a lot of things that you and I don't want to see, number one. And we have to be grateful to them that they can take that on their shoulder and move on to the next thing. So please, anytime you see any of our firemen or women, please give them a thank you. There is going to be on Thursday, August the 6th, from 10 to 1, here at the Lacey Township Municipal Building downstairs, I'm sure. There is going to be, for the New Jersey Property Tax Relief, it's a filing event. If anybody needs any help on filing, they'll have the event down here. I'm sure it's listed on our website. Just as a reminder, there's 3 different things. There's the senior freeze, the anchor, and then for the senior homeowners, there's the Stay New Jersey. So anybody needs any help, they'll be here on August the 6th from 10 to 1. And then one other thing, I just wanted to thank our dive team that helped move our Whibbit. We appreciate them coming out and doing that. It was appreciated, made it a little bit easier on everybody else, and this is something they're used to doing as far as getting in that water. So God bless them, and thank you for them to do that for us. That's it, Mayor.
Thank you, Peggy. Committeeman Curatello.
Thank you, Mayor. Well, I guess I'm going to digress a little bit tonight against my better judgment. I feel somewhat unprepared tonight, Mayor, because apparently maybe Holtec is talking more to Mrs. Lemke than they are to us. So I'd like you to pen a letter, because Ms. Lemke not only knew about the nuances of the decommissioning, the reclamation, the construction, and even future planning. So moving forward, I'd like to have that communication. We kid because we care, Mrs. Lemke, so I'll move on now with additional comments. Not even going to get a laugh out of you, Mayor? No?
Well done, Pete.
Okay. Anyhow, I too I was in contact with our recreation director. So Dave Strano and Lacey Underwater Rescue, Jason King, and a quote, slew of 18 to 22-year-olds helped the Whibbit open again today because of the severe storm damage and wind. So it only experienced a little bit of downtime, and we really didn't lose that much revenue. And the Whibbit has been really good to this town with regard to revenue, and we've had all 21 counties visit that Whibbit with their students and their student body, their summer camps as well. So I did want to get that out there. A couple other items. Tuesday, July 14th, Dinner Under the Stars featuring What the F-O-R-K, What the Fork, with D'Agostino's Food Truck. I think the rec director, he's putting this on here in case I mispronounced. I'm going to have a talk with him, too. The theme will be Country Western Night. Come try line dancing and enjoy a meal with friends. Tuesday, July 28th. Outdoor concert at Gilly Park, and I did remember a great man in our town, July 28th, Mayor Giuliano, Nick Giuliano. That's his birthday.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Thanks.
It's yours also, sir.
It's yours too, sir.
That's why you
No,
remember.
Nick, listen, everybody knows how much I love Nick. The Exit 102 band will delight with sounds from the Jersey Shore. The concert starts at 6:30. This is on July 28th, and remember that this concert is BYOC. I've heard of BYO beer, but I don't, can somebody help me with BYO?
Bring your own
Chair. Your own chair.
Bring your own chair. Yeah, that's an embarrassment, too. So I apologize for that as well. I'm batting 1,000 tonight.
Jim's using a lot of acronyms on you.
Thank you to Jim and everybody that makes the town, and the young people and the other people that may not have been young to get promoted and cross-trained and lateral moved tonight. We're lucky to have them. Happy birthday to the United States. It was a very touching ceremony out front. I never saw that type of ceremony before with a town crier.
Fantastic, yep.
It was unbelievable,
really
and
fantastic.
I know Mayor Giuliano loved it, and so did we were all here. Mayor Kennis, once a mayor, always a mayor.
I'm fine.
That's all I have tonight, Mayor. Thank you.
Pete. Committeeman McDonald.
Thank you, Mayor. I too want to bring up the recreation, because Jim Wyland called me too. And we had a long conversation as I came back from golfing today, coming down 539. The kids, and what happened with the Whibbit is the weights moved in the storm. And they had to put them back in place. And the kids didn't have the diving gear for it, so they called the dive team. And Jason King joined them. And they thought, the kids, according to Mr. Wyland, thought it was great that the principal was in there with his dive gear, moving the weights around, making sure that it's right. And to show you how good Jim is, he told me today that when he called the company that has the Whibbit, because they're the ones that usually put it in and take it out for us, they wouldn't be able to get to it if they were lucky by tomorrow. So we would have lost this whole week. So he got the dive team, they did it. They had the GPS coordinates where the weights are supposed to go and so forth like that. So my hat's off to that. Our summer camp is $340, about the same as last year. And there is some pushback on the price. So I told Jim, put it down on your to-do list, that we need to talk about that in the fall after he comes back after his vacation, because he always takes a vacation in September. He's a recreation director, so his time to shine is right now, and he needs a break. But we'll talk about pricing for the camp and that, so forth. Let me talk a little bit about Holtec. As of right now, as of today, Holtec cannot put an SMR in. They don't have permission from the state of New Jersey. Now, I'm sure they're lobbying like hell to get it passed. Will they get it passed? Maybe. But but not until after 2030, because that's when everyone's saying that's when the decommissioning is going to be done. And remember, they have to turn it back to us in the pristine condition that they got it. When did that power plant go in?
1969.
60, whatever. They got to turn it back to us, and we got to approve it. So they're saying 2030. Might be 2031, might be 2032. Who knows what they're going to run into? So it's a few years down the road. So understand that. Now, Dr. Brewer, let me talk about a little bit about Dr. Brewer because he lives 5 houses up from me. I will tell you this, when I told my son, who's in the Air Force overseas, about it, he was ecstatic. He thinks Dr. Brewer is a good man. Now, he graduated Lacey High School in 2008, so he had that. And I just think I think they hit a grand slam with this. And I know he has never been a superintendent before. Oh, well. Oh, well. He'll learn. He'll learn, and he'll learn fast. Is he going to be perfect? No. Is he going to make mistakes? You bet he's going to make mistakes. But that's the nature of the job. But he'll learn. And he's a good man. And I will tell you this. He has I think it's a Suburban on his property that he bought, I want to say, almost when my son was in high school, so the middle 2000s. And he still uses it. So he takes care of things. And he had his sons, which he's got 4 or 5 of them, out washing all his cars the other day. So it was good. And I told him, come on down, walk on down the street, and you and I'll have a beer. And he said, okay. And by the way, when I heard it, I started making my calls. With the deputy mayor, I couldn't find anybody to say anything bad about him. And that a little bit of scary because he was a principal. And, you know, a principal has run-ins with parents. Can't say anything bad about him? Okay. I think that's wonderful. And the 250th display we had out here, that was fantastic. I wish Channel 21 had covered that and put it up there because it was great. And the guy who was the town crier,
He was fantastic.
he did a fantastic job. And I just want to thank them. Mayor, it's all yours.
Thank you, Tim. Mostly this time of year, you wound up just attending a lot of events and like graduation type things. So I attended the Schoolhouse Museum, had their summer opening, so I encourage everybody to visit the Schoolhouse Museum if you get a chance. As was mentioned, the revolutionary exhibit that Carol had gotten for to display at our community hall, I didn't get a chance to stay for the presentation, but the banners themselves were really great quality and interesting read. So I thank her again for putting that together. Again, wish Dr. Brewer the best of luck. I attended that introduction. I wish him the best of luck. I hope he does a great job. Bob and I attended the Fire Academy graduation, so I'm wishing all those new volunteers, best of luck in their career. The flag raising was mentioned. That was another great event. The fireworks, not so much, but we did the best we could with that. And then yesterday, I had a chance to tour one of our group homes in Lacey Township. It's run by Community Options. Community Options provides it's group homes, people with disabilities, but they try to prepare them with employment opportunities. And so they're really doing good work. And the home they showed me was, well set up and a lot of care. So they're doing really good work. That's my comments, and I'll take a Resolution 2026-248, authorizing the convening of an executive session.
Resolution of the Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the convening of an executive session in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act to discuss personnel, contractual, pending anticipated litigation, and matters of real estate.
Move it.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. LeRae?
Yep.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mayor Kennas?
Yes, motion to adjourn.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.